morning, everyone. Welcome to 24/7. My name is Niharika Walia, and I'm with you with the area of AFM. Am I audible? Let's begin with the class today. I'll be talking about a mix of questions again. So let's start with it. We are going on with the particular course of 60 days, 60 classes today. Okay. The first question says, which of the following statement is not true for capital budgeting? Capital budgeting decisions are irreversible in nature. Second point says that the capital budgeting decisions affect the future stability of the firm. And business expansion decision in the capital expenditure decisions or the sunk cost is relevant cost in capital budgeting. Which of the following statement is not true for capital budgeting? See, capital budgeting is irreversible. If we spend 1 crore, 5 crore, 10 crore on a specific thing, after that we cannot reverse it in any case, isn't it? And at the same time, the capital budgeting decisions affect the future stability of the firm. It affects the future stability as well. That means if we choose the wrong asset management there in terms of buying the assets or maintaining those managements maintaining those assets, then there can be a trouble there. Then the business expansion decision in the capital expenditure decisions, business expansion is also part of it, but sunk cost is never relevant. The one which is already done will never affect the cost of capital. For example, if I would have bought a particular shop, if I bought a particular land and building, whatever I've got. There's nothing that I can do about it. It cannot be changed further. So in this case, the clear cut point is that the sunk cost is relevant for in capital budgeting is not correct, because sunk cost can never be relevant. Cash is a project whose cash flows are not affected by accept or reject decisions for the projects. Mutually exclusive projects, independent projects, low cost projects, or risky projects. Those are the projects which are not affected by the accept or reject decision. These are not related to the accept or reject decisions. Mutually exclusive, independent, low cost, or risk free. The correct answer is independent project. The ones which are basically either accept or reject. Whether you take it up, that means either you can take it up or either you can reject it. No, it's not about I can take any other project or you have to choose between three different projects. No, you have one particular project in your hand and either you can take it up or either you can leave it. That's the course of independent project. Next point, which of the following is not a source of cash? Issue of shares, purchase of machinery, sale of asset, or dividend received? When we issue shares, it is for cash. When we purchase machinery, it is again for cash. If when we sell assets, it is basically see, we're looking forward towards source of cash through which we are getting cash. In all the cases, one of the other counterparty is indeed cash, but in a few you will receive, in a few you will lose. So technically, dividend received is receiving, sale of asset is receiving, issue of shares is receiving, but purchase of machinery is not receiving. It is basically paying. So this is application. That is purchase of machinery. While calculating operating profit, which will be added to the net profit? Profit on sale of asset, increase in general reserve, interest received, or refund of tax? While calculating the operating profit, when we talk about the operating profit, it refers to the profit that we have earned through exclusively our business. So in such a case, what would be the answer? The one which should be added to the NP. Refund of tax is basically and this is more or less amount that you are receiving, but this is not an adjustment. Interest received is basically something that belongs to I'm sorry, this belongs to the financing activity, right? Sorry, investing activity. Increase in general reserves is a part of adjustment of profit there, and this profit on sale should be deducted as this is not operating. This is not some money that you get from your operating of a business. Same goes with interest received. This is not something that you're making from your business itself. So, in this case, the answer would be increase in general reserve. Right? Next point, dash is the discounting rate that should be used in capital budgeting. Cost of capital, risk-free rate, risk premium, or beta rate. What would be the answer, everyone? In terms of discount rate that we are looking forward to. See, normally what happens is the risk premium or risk-free rate, when we are defining these kind of things, these can be based upon the fact that it is RF plus beta RM minus RF. This is risk-free rate, and then we have beta and RM minus RF. So in this case, this is the model of CAPM. This has nothing to do with the discount rate that we use. The discount rate that we use is the cost of capital. The cost of capital refers to the rate at which we can get or we can give that particular. See, whenever we are using the money into the business, how can we use that particular money into the business? While using anything in the business, we are supposed to pay on it as well. Na? Basic things. If I receive money, I also have to pay money somewhere, right? So whenever anybody is giving money to me, then I'm also supposed to pay for that. So in this case, the correct answer would be the cost of capital, under which we are going to define whatever we're going to do with it. That means the cost of capital means if we have debt, if we have equity. In both the cases, we will be defining what to do with the cost there. When choosing mutually exclusive projects, mutually exclusive means we are looking forward towards two different projects there. Then is it longest payback is preferred, higher NPV gets selected, quickest payback is preferred, or lower cost of capital will be selected. Mutually exclusive projects means you can choose any of them, not both, but any of them. It can be the longest payback. See, longest payback means if we put 100 rupees today, we will wait for 5 10 years or 10 years or 15 years. In this case, the 15 years should be preferred. Why can we wait for getting money for so long? Right? Second is highest NPV is selected. That makes more sense, because if after all the payments and all, this is something that we can choose, then it would be chosen up. Quickest payback is preferred. Quickest means the person who will give the money as early as possible. Then that project which will give money as early as possible. And lower cost of capital will be selected. Right? The correct answer is the quickest payback will be preferred. Because if I look at 5, 10 and 15-year project, this 5-year project is providing me the money to the earliest, while others are taking a lot of time. Right? Next question. An example of the cash flow from operating activity is cash receipts from sale of goods and services, sale of long-term investments, interest received, or issue of debentures. What's an example of cash flow from operating activity, everyone? Operating activity means the activity which is done on a daily basis. That means the business does this work every single day. Cash receipts and sale of goods. Makes sense. Sale of long term investments, that is not my business there. This is something that I got and we sold it. Then interest received, this is because we are working on something. That is also there. Interest on debentures. Issue of debentures is again when we are issuing some money to, we are issuing debentures to raise some money. Then is cash receipts from sale of goods and services. That is A. In marginal costing, stock is valued at fixed cost, variable cost, inventory, or sales. In marginal costing, stock is valued at fixed cost, variable cost, inventory, or sales. Whenever we are talking about the marginal costing, then in terms of marginal costing, it is obsessed with variable cost. It never looks at any other element at all. It always looks at the variable cost, right? Next question. The flexible budget requires a careful study of fixed, semi fixed, and variable expenses, past and current expenses, overhead, selling, and admin, or none of the above. Flexible budget requires a careful study of, it requires a careful study of fixed, semi fixed, and variable expenses. Fixed means that remains the same throughout that time. Semi means which keeps on, which has two elements. One is fixed element, the other one is variable. And then is variable, which keeps on changing. Next question. A budget that gives a summary of the functional budgets and projected profit and loss account is known as master budget, flexible budget, performance budget, or discretionary. When I talk about a budget now, a budget that gives a report of all the functions. Flexible is basically linked with different outputs there, 10,000 units, 20,000 units, 15,000 units, whatever it would be. And then we have the performance budget, which looks into the performance of the organization. Discretionary can be, this is like you, discretionary is not something which can be specified in a proper way. It is like, it is your choice there. At what point of time you would like to keep it. And then master is basically the father of all the budgets. The answer is master budget. Okay, so there it is, the end of the class today. I hope it was helpful for you. If you're looking forward towards more of this topic, what you can do is I'll be coming up with more and more concepts in the upcoming period. So what you can do is don't forget to check out our classes there, and to let you know further, we are going through our classes currently as well. I know this, there are people who might be feeling that it is quite late, but I believe if you start at the right time, you will never be in trouble there. So if you look forward to any of our classes there, what you can do is you can go on to Adda 24/7 app, or you can download it from the app store, or you can go to our website. There on the website I am just showing you where to go. You can go on to the JIB and CIB area. Here you will find the JIB and CIB classes there. Either you can take up the JIB 2023 batch. Under this batch you will find the revision batches that would be coming up. Along with that will be coming, we are already going on with the selection batch. What's the purpose of selection batch? Through selection batch you will be able to study in a proper manner, right? So this would be based upon in terms of AFM. We are currently going on, the timing for the classes have already been defined there. This is the bilingual batch that is going on. You can also check out our English medium batch there. The English medium batch, there are 19 test series, 122 ebooks, 200 hours of classes there. All you need to do is you can click on the area of buy now, and you can use the code 541, and then you will get a discount of 81% if you are going through our app. I'm sorry. So you'll be having a validity of 6 months there. That means you can go forward towards this particular batch there. But other than this batch, there's some other opportunity for you as well. If you're preparing for this examination and also looking forward towards both the revision batches, bilingual, whatever batches we are coming up, whatever we are providing you through our classes, everything can be seen here. You need to click on the area of JIB ka Mahapack or JIB or CIB ka Mahapack. Under this, what you will get all 1100 hours of every live class would be there, not only for JIB but also for CIB, not only for English medium but also for bilingual classes. You will also receive the test series of both the areas, plus the point is, if you purchase it right now, you will get it for 2 years. That means you will be able to get it for 1 year 12 months, and then the second is basically double validity, which is there for a very limited period of time. So if you're looking forward to it, then kindly go ahead and do not delay this particular opportunity at all. What you need to do is you need to look forward towards this area. Here you will get everything. That means any MCQ batch, revision batch, anything else that we are coming up with, any previous batches that we have already completed with, every single thing would be opened up for you if you purchase this batch right away. That means you will not have to worry about the content there. If you're going to the live classes, by what time the syllabus would be over, XYZ. You can look forward to the previous batches, you can look forward to the upcoming batches, you can review the batches that are going on. Everything would be opened up for you. If you use the code Y541, you will get a discount of 81% here. It would cost you 10,799 for both JIB and CIB. For 24 months you have to pay 10,799. That means a very affordable price if you're looking forward towards 2 year period, right? Per month it's almost next to nothing. So if you're looking forward to this examination, so kindly go ahead and check it out in our on our website or in our app. If you'll go through our app, you will be able to accumulate a few coins there for yourself as well. That means you will be able to get it for a better price. So if you're looking forward to it,